Welcome to Colts Talk by Chat Sports, where we talk news and rumors about the Indianapolis Colts, bringing you all the latest. Today we will discuss ESPN's notes for a sort of offseason master plan for the Colts, what they see happening, what they think should be happening for the Colts. Before we get into it, I do want to give you guys a quick update. Chat Sports has rolled out multiple new channels. Look, first things first, I will tell you, support all the channels. Subscribe if you want. However, an update, Colts Talk, a little less going on than the other channels. Playoffs, coach firings, coach hirings. The Colts not doing quite as much doesn't mean we shouldn't get the subscribers. If you're new to the channel, hit that sub button. If you know another Colts fan that would enjoy the channel, send it to them so they can hit that sub button too. We are having a great start to the channel here on Colts Talk. Like I said, maybe no coach firings and coach hirings and dramatic trades and signings yet for the Indianapolis Colts, and yet this offseason will get nuts. The Colts do still have draft picks to make, not necessarily a first rounder, but draft picks to make. They have some decisions to make about free agents. That includes their quarterback. ESPN put out master plans or notes or thoughts, however you want to define it, for every NFL team. Our other channels have done it. The fans have responded well, so I wanted to bring you guys the exact same thing. What ESPN said about the Colts. Again, these are notes or thoughts or whatever you want to call them heading into the offseason. Let's get into it. Look, we did the Daniel Jones video. They reiterated it, right? Top priority is to re-sign Daniel Jones. I've given my thoughts on it in a previous video we did, which you guys can go back and check out. Facts are the Colts are in a position where they have to re-sign Daniel Jones. They have to. He played well enough at the beginning of the season. I don't like the quarterback free agent market, and you don't have a first-round pick, nor the confidence or ability to invest a second-round pick or trade up first-round pick for a quarterback. Get out there, get it done with DJ. Make sure Daniel Jones is back with the Indianapolis Colts. ESPN reiterated the same thing, right? Played well enough for you. You've struggled to find a quarterback. You were playing Phillip Rivers, for God's sake. Go get Daniel Jones back. Get him to the Colts. And you know, the video we did, I will say, go back and check that out because I broke down some numbers. I compared him to another contract situation, even the ACL injury situation. I compared that to another quarterback. So if you guys are interested in the Daniel Jones situation, go back and check that out. Second priority ESPN had for the Colts, retool the defensive line. That was something they wanted the Colts to do. Big thing with retooling that defensive line is some of the options we gave you. And again, this is why you want to subscribe. We've already kind of gotten in this a little bit on our own. We didn't even need ESPN for some of these ideas and thoughts and things we want to do here. This is the first Colts can swing for the fences moment. Going into free agency, wanting to improve that defensive line, and doing it by getting either Joey Bosa or Trey Hendrickson. I listed these two guys as free agent targets for the Indianapolis Colts. Joey Bosa playing 15-plus games for the first time since 2021. Trey Hendrickson's had his injuries, had his issues in Cincinnati. Well, look, when you're happy, when you're healthy, you play a whole different type of football, and that's my hope for Trey Hendrickson. Possibly also you could get him at a discount there. Same with Joey Bosa. Could say to Joey Bosa, yeah, you are healthy, but, you know, we don't really know how long that'll last. I don't want to get onto that. Both guys, I think, could be good for you and could retool that defensive line, and again, would be a swing for the fences, whether it is a lot of money or not a lot of money, however you want to do it. I think that is a good retooling for the Colts to go out and get one of those guys. Which one should it be? I want to ask you guys. Get down in the comment section below. For Joey Bosa, type 1. For Trey Hendrickson, type 2. Let us know in the comment section down below. Now, as far as the draft goes for the Indianapolis Colts, this is where ESPN thinks they should try and make that improvement at linebacker. And I had this on the free agent target list, is to go out and get Devin Bush from Cleveland. He had a bounce back year for the Browns this season. I thought that would be a nice pairing. The idea from Matt Miller was to hit this with their second round pick, and he thinks Anthony Hill Jr. from Texas could drop to that range. If you asked about Anthony Hill Jr. when the season began, and I know the season makes a lot of difference, it's probably top 25 pick, I think, when the season started. I think even middle of the season, he was a top 25 pick. Colts should be more than happy to get Anthony Hill Jr. Near the mid-second round if that happens, or even move up closer to the top of the second round and get him. And again, ESPN's Matt Miller noted he has the range and versatility to be a good fit for the Colts. So look, I know you don't have a first-round pick. I completely understand that. I look at a team like Cleveland. They haven't had their first-round pick the past couple of years. They still have had good drafts, drafted good players, made the most of those second-round picks. No reason that the Colts should not try and do the same. The big prediction, big signing for the Indianapolis Colts that ESPN thinks should be seen during the offseason, Nick Cross, getting Nick Cross a new deal. And again, this goes back to one of our past videos. I put Cam Curl from the Rams on a free agent list in case you don't get Nick Cross. ESPN says, get Nick Cross. Aaron Schatz noting the Colts will give a big extension. This was a prediction. Again, this was news, notes, predictions, thoughts. Did well in my coverage DVOA metric and was involved in 14% of Colts defensive plays. 7th among safeties through week 17. His average run tackle came after a gain of just 4.4 yards. That ranked 17th among safeties through week 17. I like Nick Cross. And again, I'm putting a lot of stock, whatever you want to call it, in the defense going into next season. I want to make sure this defense is shored up. That's why I'm saying go get Hendrickson or Bosa. That's why I'm agreeing with Schatz and saying make sure Nick Cross is good to go as a Colt for the next few seasons. He's proven it to you. I like his numbers. Pay him for what he has done. Make sure he's good to go for next year. I agree with ESPN on that one. Did you enjoy our video? We want to make more of them. The best thing we can do to prove to our bosses up top that Colts Talk is booming, that the fan base is here to stay, that they like the channel. They want to see the subscribers go up. 1,000 subscribers is our first kind of goal we need to hit here. Doing well. Appreciate everyone who subbed. Again, send to a friend. Hit that sub button if you haven't. We want to get to 1,000 subscribers. Hit that sub button right now.